Hello everyone around the world, I am the Zebra94 coming to you live from Austria for the Austrian Grand Prix Round 9 of TTTV F1 for TTL F1's coverage. It's Round 9, it's going to be another doubleheader tonight. We're doing Austria followed by the British Grand Prix right after this. Once again in this one-shot qualifying and this 25% race distance. So while I finish up the tweets and whatnot, just stand by and prepare for the race. And so one-shot qualifying is underway here at Austria, at the Red Bull Ring for the Austrian Grand Prix. It's been a tight competition between these two, Blizzard and Lambo. Blizzard still leading the points. And currently he is leading he's leading one-shot qualifying for the time being, but can Lambo get another pole? Very quick laps here today, just a little over a minute as Blizzard goes around the last corner down the front stretch. Let's see what time he's going to get. And he's going to, not hard to see from this angle actually, hold on. Blizzard will be in P1. Yeah, I cannot see that. With a 106.151 followed by Lambo with a 106.373. And Siege in third place with 106.483. So that's your top three for qualifying. As we wait for the race to get started off, we'd like to remind you that Season 10 of TTFL is brought to you by Weak Wi-Fi Connections. Do you stream or game on a wireless connection but are having trouble? Well, you should check out our good friends at Weak Wi-Fi Connection to help you out. Where's that? They're a gaming solutions website that can help strengthen your internet connection and reduce lag and buffering for a better online experience. They also have a decent selection of other gaming accessories such as controllers, headsets, steering wheels, gaming routers, and more, and plus a link to pre-order the F1 2018 game, which is dropping this month, as well as some other upcoming releases. Check out the website at weakwifi-solutions.com for more info. That's weakwifi-solutions.com, and we thank you for sponsoring Season 10 of TTL F1. Alright, we get the 5 green lights to start. The formation lap will be going over the grid starting order. In first place is going to be VSR Blizzard, and Lambo in the Air Force India will be starting second place. Siege in the McLaren will be in third place. Steph will be starting fourth in the Mercedes, followed by Weed Nation in the Renault. He'll be fifth. Fight sixth in the Sauber. Fight E44. He missed last week's Tuesday's race. he will be 7th. In the Ferrari, in the Williams is going to be Darren Sinclair, followed by Ollie, Mays in 10th, Crazy Legs 11th. And we have Plaster in 12th, Alan K in 13th, Pastels 14th, Squeezy 15th, Technique Gaming in 16th, Poe in 17th, and Charles in 18th. So while we wait for the formation lap to finish up, I'd like to kind of talk a little bit about, pretty sure it's okay for me to talk about it. It's already filled up actually. Starting on the 11th of August, Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time, will be the TTG F1's Team Cup. So it's going to be the guys here at TTG, such as Lambo, Weed Nation, and the others as well. They'll be taking on leagues such as Precision Racing League, VSR, and Flat Out Racing League. I actually commentate for both this league and Flat Out Racing League as well, so it's going to be some great competition. I can tell from Flat Out Racing. And it's really good to see kind of leagues come together and you know, kind of build this camaraderie, kind of, you know, build this connection, this community with one another. And it's going to be really cool to witness. But as we wait for the rest of the cars to line up, we're about ready to go. Green flag racing, 5 red lights, and we are underway for round 9. And it's a great start. Blizzard getting a bad start though, as Lambo's going to take it up on the inside. He's going to make the pass early into turn 1. Will Siege look, and looks like it's going to be Lambo still leading down, going up the hill into, I guess you'd call that turn 3. Alan K loses the position. Blizzard's got the inside line. Must be Lambo side by side. They touch. Lambo, he's going to take first place right in front of Blizzard, followed by Siege, and we have Weed and Steph behind him as well, followed by Ollie, Spike, Light, Darren, Mays. That is your top 10 as they dive in. Who's that on the inside? That's actually going to be Light, E44, and Spike kind of battling it out. Going into turn 4, then around turn 5. On board with the Ferrari, trying to chase after Spike. Lambo needing the win. We already have yellows in sector 3. Now it's actually going to be Allen. Looks like he got into the gravel a bit and he's damaged his front right wing. Lambo sets the first fast time and he continues to lead. Oh, we got a battle. That's going to be Light, and I believe that's going to be Darren Sinclair. Let's jump on board with them. Saw Darren Sinclair trying to make a move, and Light defended. Just kind of saw it real quick, so I don't know if that was a double move as Light tries to go in on the inside of Spike, but cannot hold on to it. Darren Sinclair gets a little bit loose, get out of the dirty air. Legs and Squeezy, they swap positions. Oh, we're gonna jump back up to here. This is the battle for the lead. Lambo is still behind Blizzard by a couple of points. Let me give you that exact point total, actually. Only behind them by 23 points. So it's still very close. We're actually very... At the end of the night, we'll be at the halfway mark of the season. So it's really anyone's title still, either between the Lambo or Blizzard. So this is absolutely amazing to watch. Great battles, but here we go. We're actually going to take a look back here. Here comes Ollie. Is he going to try to go on the inside of Steph for the top 5? Can he dive it on in the inside? And most importantly, can he hold it? He gets the pass done. I saw a little bit of carbon fiber fly off, so I'm not sure that's going to be any damage to anyone, but still, they're all lined up all the way back here. Oh, Spike and diving in on the inside. DRS is activated this lap, but he overruns, and Steph pulling the over-under, knowing that Spike was going to outbrake himself, so he just did his thing and just broke on time and took the spot. We have yellows in sector 1. Looks like Allen losing spots again. Unfortunate for him. Great shots by the cars. Now you see Ollie trying to break away from this pack. He's got about 2 seconds to catch up to Weed Nation there. Blizzard's in a faster lap than Lambo, and DRS is now activated. Like I said, activated on the lap 3. We're not activated, enabled, I should say. Oh, we have a 3-wide battle. It looks like that's going to be Squeezy, Charles, and Poe, it looks like, side by side. This is for 11th and 12th as Charles going in on the inside. Can he make the pass? It's going to be close, but yes, he can. Charles moving up to P11. That's going to be side by side between these two. Blizzard taking the inside line. He's got the better grip coming out of 4 into 5. It's going to be Lambo's line. Still plenty of room between these two cars, battling it out like it's the last lap, but Blizzard trying to take the lead, and Siege is just kind of biding his time, knowing that these two are battling. He's going to attack when the opportunity is right. There you see Lambo kind of poking his nose out there, just looking, just letting know Blizzard that he's still there, that he has not shaken him just yet. And then off the final corner, we're going to ride on board with Siege. Taking a look at these two guys battling it out. Lambo and Blizzard getting a better exit off of Churn 1 there. Lambo's going to try to send it around the outside. He does get his nose in, but Blizzard has the preferred line on the inside. Now it's going to be a drag race. Lambo's going to have DRS. He's going to be able to... No, he's actually not going to... Just barely is going to outpower, but that's going to put Lambo on the outside. Not the really preferred line around 4, but he still gets done. He's going to slide right into first place. Great battle for the top 3. The podium is really pulling away. Now about 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds ahead of Weed Nation, these top 3 are. $18 laps around here. It's going to go by really quick, but remember, we still have pit stops to watch out for as Lambo runs wide. It's really easy to extend corners here and also cut them as well, so have to keep an eye out for that as the race moves on. We're now on lap 6 of 18, 13 laps to go. Lambo still continues to lead. Weed Nation is the first one to pit. We're going to throw that up there for you. Side by side. Blizzard has the outside. Lambo's going to have the preferred inside line. Blizzard's going to have DRS down the straight. Look at Siege. She's just taking his time. These two are battling it out. Now Blizzard gets right back into first place, going into 4. Beautiful aerial shot. Oh, Lambo getting a tremendous run off 4, but had to check up because Blizzard was just a wee bit too slow as Technique Gaming getting a 3-second time penalty. Let's go through that double left-hander. It's a very, very fun set of corners to go around, especially if you have your setup just right. Your car just grips those corners, and we saw Siege peel off into the pits, and he's going to be the first one of the leaders to go into the pits. So it's going to be interesting to see what Lambo and Blizzard do. Are they going to retaliate next lap, or is Lambo waiting for Blizzard to pit? And then he's going to stay on 1 extra lap. It's going to be very interesting as well. So we have Charles, we have Plaster, and Siege. They're all in the pits. Siege is going to come out first, obviously, and he's going to be coming out, looks like about 10th. Poe with a 3-second time penalty, but it's still the battle between first and second. Let's take a look down between Spike and Ollie now. Spike showing some strong running in the past couple of rounds. Locking up the tires. He's going to try to send it in on the inside, excuse me, but to no avail. Cannot make it work. About 2/10 down. There you see Maze and Steph, the 2 teammates, followed by, what is that, Poe looking on the inside. This battle between a 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, 2 teammates, and then followed by Air Force India and a Haas, as both Blizzard and Lambo, the two leaders, pit. Along with Ollie, they pit as well, so Spike is going to be your new leader for the time being. And actually, Blizzard just gets the jump. So Blizzard will beat Lambo out in the pits. Blizzard will not lose any positions. And it's a clear track for them to rejoin. Now Lambo's going to have to make up the ground. Looking back at this great battle, there you see Poe. He's going to look on the outside, trying to make the pass. He's on the super softs. He'll be able to stay out just a little bit longer, maybe a couple laps longer than these guys. And he's going to have the inside line. And we have a yellow in sector 2. It's going to be Light E44. He's going to be dropping in some positions, along with Charles as well. And Light E44 is out of the race. What happened there? You just call it a race. So we're going back up. Crazy Legs now in the pits. And then we'll see, who is that? That's going to be Maze? No, Steph's going to be in the pits. Excuse me. So Crazy Legs and Steph, they're in the pits. Spike still leading. Squeezy in second. Poe in third. Man, fourth. Blizzard is slowly catching up. By slowly, I mean he's already right there on the rear. That's just how fast Blizzard is. But where's Lambo? Lambo's a good second and a half away from Blizzard, and he's got to really kind of push the pace here as we just hit the halfway mark. Maze, Poe, Squeezy, and Spike, they still have to pit. So, and there you see Siege is right behind Lambo. So Siege trying to get that second place. And Lambo really trying to push, really trying to fight through this traffic and try to get up to Blizzard. But is Blizzard too fast? We will find out. Spike's going to be going into the pits. There's Maze. He's going to dive into the pits as well. So now Squeezy and Poe, they're going to be leading the race for a bit. Squeezy in first, Poe in second. Now Lambo 2.5 seconds down from Blizzard. The Blizzard getting all the draft, really able to pull away from Lambo and Siege, which is good news for him. Because as soon as the top two pit, he'll be able to really kind of ride in comfort for the time being. He's going to go on the inside. Poe giving him plenty of room, not even bothering to battle with him. So it's like, he knows he's faster. I'm going to give you room, man. No point in trying to fend and ruin both of our races. It's good sportsmanship right there. But Siege and Lambo, they're still battling. This is for effectively second and third once Poe and Squeezy pit. Go over the point standings with you. Blizzard in the lead with 149 points. Lambo second with 126 points. He's 23 points down. Did I say 13 in the beginning? I believe I did. But he's 23 points down. Squeezy in third with only 99 points. Poe in fourth with 76. Spike in fifth with 75. Ollie P 36 points and sixth. Weed Nation 35 points in seventh. Crazy Legs eighth with 34 points. Maze 9th with 33 points, and Siege 10th with 32 points. That is your top 10, and it's really close between 6th through 11th, actually. Very, very close. Anything could very well happen. Go back here, closer battle happening. This is between Spike and Ollie with Spike's teammate Crazy Legs behind him, and huge brave dive up on the inside. And he's going to make the pass. Great job by Spike, really diving it on in there, waiting to the very last second to make the move, and now he's up in the top 5. Beautiful aerial shot. You can just hear the muffled sounds of the cars driving around the Red Bull Ring. Now can Crazy Legs get around Ollie P? Blizzard with a 3-second time penalty. Uh-oh. Lambo needs to pick up the pace now. 7 laps to go. We're in round 9. Charles with a 3-second time penalty. He's still sitting pretty good. Technique gave me with another 3-second time penalty. This just hasn't been his race. I believe he's already up to 9 seconds, if not 9, maybe 12. Siege really gaining ground. No, he's actually been about the same. If anything, Lambo's been slowly pulling away, but Blizzard's been pulling away at a faster rate from these two. This is a battle for points. This is Poe and Steph. They're side by side. Steph really taking the outside line there, but Poe is trying to get into the points. Now it's Lambo up in the Lambo. Lambo dropping some positions now. That's going to put Siege and Weed Nation. Siege up in the second. Weed Nation now up on the podium. We're watching some other battles going on, so I wonder what happened there. Well, Lambo's going to... It looks like he's going to breeze right through Weed Nation without a problem. Now Lambo finds himself 3 seconds behind Siege. And Siege now nearly 5 seconds behind Blizzard. Let's go back here. This is the battle between 6th and 7th still. On board with Crazy Legs, 5 laps to go. Really high revving, really trying to get as much out of the early gears as possible to maximize his acceleration out. He took a look in on the inside. Ollie P still defends the position. Crazy Legs was just a little bit too far back as Maze and Steph, 2 teammates, they are trading. Actually, Steph has now fallen some positions. He was battling with Poe for 10th and 11th, but come to something, must have gotten loose and went into the gravel and lost quite a bit of positions, but now Poe is safely in 10th place. 4 laps to go. Ollie P with a 3-second time penalty. Saw him run wide off the last corner very hard. You carry a lot of speed and you either end up accidentally cutting the corner or extending the corner. And great turn 1, Crazy Legs got. You see Ollie P trying to break the draft just a bit. Also, Crazy Legs just gets the better acceleration, gains the better traction. Is he going to send it on the inside this time? Yes, he can. A little bit of a lockup, but it's a little bit of bumping and grinding around turn 4. And Ollie P running wide. I don't think he's going to have the inside line. No, he does not. Crazy Legs is going to take that spot, and he moves up to 6th position. And now Sauber running 5th and 6th, but can he hold on to it? Ollie P is dropping down. Beautiful rear wing cam. Let's move up. This is Spike and Weed Nation now. This is for 4th and 5th as we have 3 laps to go. Can he hold on to it? Weed Nation did not get that great of a turn 1 exit. Post in a fast lap. And Spike's going to go in on the inside. Can he make it stick? Weed Nation really kind of pinched him around 3, but looks like he gets the pass done and dusted. Let's move back down to Ollie P and Crazy Legs. 2 laps to go. Trying to find the closer battle between points. Back to me, Charles and Squeezy battling out this for 8th and 9th. Ooh, getting a little bit loose. He saves his car though. That was close. A great save by Charles. He's getting a little bit closer. Can Charles make the pass on Squeezy coming up on the last lap? Looking back at Charles. There we go, last lap. Charles with a 3-second time penalty and he runs wide. He's going to really have to let off the throttle there. Unfortunate for him, but he's going to have to catch up big time. Weed Nation and Spike still. Weed Nation trying to get his 4th position back. I think Lambo's going to drop another 7 points, I believe it is. Well, we're going to move up to Blizzard. Steph's got a 3-second penalty. He drops a position as well. Well, we're going to follow Blizzard around as he's going to win yet another race. On the last corner, Spike with the 3-second time penalty. That may hurt him or not. Blizzard's going to win the Austrian Grand Prix. Round 9, Siege taking 2nd. Lambo. Mistake, he finishes 3rd. Spike crashes hard into the wall, but he finishes. Crazy Legs in 6th, Squeezy in 7th. Ollie's going to finish in 8th. Poe 9th, Charles 10th. Alan K is going to finish in last in 17th, and then Technique Gaming. Technique Gaming actually, moves up, falls down to 12th. May's taking 11th. Blaster taking 13th. Steph 14th. And Darren Sinclair and Passels will be finishing 15th and 16th. So Blizzard winning the Austrian Grand Prix as we go to the podium ceremonies. That's going to put him up another 25 points for sure. That's going to drop going to drop Lambo down some even more points, unfortunately for him. So amazing run by these top 3. Unfortunate for Lambo. He spins out or gets loose somewhere and he opens up the door for Siege to take 2nd place, but as soon as pit stops were over, Blizzard just shot out like a bat out of hell. There you have it. Round 9 is in the books. And we'll actually be right back, and looks like about back on around 8:45-ish, it looks like. We're going to be taking a break, so stay tuned. Keep an eye out for more live coverage here at TTTV F1. I'm Zebra94 for TTL F1. We'll be right back with round 10 for the British Grand Prix. Stay tuned.